I was meant to little words. Why am I saying so many words? Oh!
Welcome to today's video. We are going to just hang out a bit today and see how Dax is doing. We're just going to pick him up at school. And
I read 100 books.
At the end, I'll talk with you guys a little bit about our journey and kind of where we're at and what's in the future for our family. And we hope you stick around and maybe we can do this some more. Yes. Okay, I'm here. I'm parked at the very far end of the school. So he is going to have a hard time seeing me here. So I'm just going to go in and get him. And we will, check how he's doing. How was his day? There he is. Hi.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, it's cold out. So, Mr. Man. Okay, we picked up Dax. How was your day?
Good. Actually, really good. Actually, you went well.
So he was saying some of his friends read 100 books, so they got ice cream today.
Yeah.
And
next Monday, I just need 10 more books to read, and I get ice cream because I read 100 books.
Sorry. Okay, I should.
So it's like victory. And also, before I just left, I got 2 Timbits.
From who?
From Isabella's mom.
Really? That's nice.
Because she was our guest reader. You should come.
Oh yeah, we need to guest read.
I've been wanting her to come to my house. To the school and read, and she never has gone. I literally thought you were going to be it today.
Oh,
but then they said Isabel's mom.
Oh. They have parents come in and read at your class. So he's been asking us to go do it. But Daddy said he wanted to do it. So I was...
But you can do it too.
I know. Well, that's true.
You do it too, and then Daddy will.
Do they do it any day?
Any day.
Any day. Okay. I got a coffee.
You have to find a day that you want to do it.
I got a coffee and it's like leaking a little bit. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go and drive and pick up an office chair. So I actually have to put the address into my phone. So this is vlogging on my phone. I can't use my GPS at the same time as vlogging. So I need like
We'll get back to you after we're done picking up the chair.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, we just did our errands.
I didn't even know. I thought I was reading.
You can read. So we went into this drugstore, and whoopsie.
I think this is a makeup video, so don't count me in.
Okay, so we went to Shoppers Drug Mart, and I love my Optimum points, and they have like a promotion on right now. If you redeem your points, you get like a ton of extra points. So I got all this for free. I got new foundation, Estee Lauder, which if you've never used it, it's the best. But it's not cheap, but it's the best, and it lasts a long time. So I got that and Estee Lauder concealer, which I've never used, but I need it. And I got perfume, which this is like they have a skincare line and they had a perfume, and I tried it the other day and I absolutely love it. TJ thinks it smells like an old lady, but I am not young anymore, so I guess there's that. But I absolutely love it, and it's called a natural spray, and it's not supposed to be like irritating to the skin or anything. And sometimes I do get headaches from perfume, and this is not supposed to do that either, which like when I tried it out, it didn't give me a headache, so there was that. And then Big Dax here, he got a book.
Peace.
He got the newest Dogman book, which he loves them. He's read them all now, and we have a huge stack of them at home now. So now
we're gonna give them away. So follow us, and you might hear on our videos.
You're not giving them away,
Yeah, no. I'm giving away these. I'm giving away these. Don't listen to her. I'm giving away my own books that I already finished. So bye. Good.
No, I think that you should sell them. and then you
I'm not selling them for money.
And then you put that money.
Well, I'll sell them. Yeah,
you could sell them.
Money. But like, don't be offended, okay? This is just a YouTube video. All kinds of people do this.
Now, what should they not be offended about? That you're not going to give them to them anymore?
No, I'm gonna give it to them, but about the money. Like I said, I'm gonna give it to them free.
Oh, like you're gonna. Oh, you.
Okay, now let's get to the video.
Them on your
let's
YouTube.
get to the.
Okay, let me just say though, if you sell them, then you get to keep that money, which is kind of crazy when I bought them for you. FYI.
FYI, I'm sharing half of it.
So if you sell them, then you put it in your fund for whatever you're saving up for. Could be more books.
I'm just gonna save it up for a ring when I grow up.
A ring for who? For me? You can always buy your mom something.
You know Mother's Day is coming up, right?
Oh, right. Never even thought of that.
Also Father's Day, so we have to gotta get something.
That's true.
So, get something for your dad and get something for your mom. If moms are watching and dads are watching, you know, just kids. If you're watching this, just
kids in general.
Yeah, kids in general.
Anybody who has a mom or a dad.
Yeah.
Some people have a mom or dad. Some people don't. They might have just a caregiver, and they could celebrate them on Mother's Day or Father's Day, anyways. It might be their grandparent that watches them.
Well, you can send a present to heaven.
There you go, because God's your dad.
It's a makeup day, so ladies, watch. You may watch now. Because while I'm
done talking about the makeup. You want to read? Okay. Can I just ask you a couple questions?
All the kids can play.
Okay.
So
I want to pick this up.
Do not
this is
watch
like the worst
as
angle.
much TV.
Sorry. Hold on. That's a chair, an office chair I just picked up. It's an IKEA chair, but I got it for $25 instead of the regular $50 at IKEA, which I'm all about. Getting a deal. So I have to ask you a few questions because people want to know how you are doing.
This is how I'm doing.
Is that a good thing?
It's a middle.
It's a middle thing?
So you got your answer.
No, but okay, so another question. How, if that's not, okay, I know you're doing good right now. Today you're doing fine. How do you like Canada?
A lot.
People want to know that.
Okay.
Do you like school?
Yes.
We were homeschooling before, and you do miss mommy every day though?
Why would I?
When you're so, well, we miss each other. I'm sure we do.
No, I don't.
Okay, so.
Well, she might, but I don't.
You're fine.
Like, we don't have to be the same thing.
No, we don't have to be together 24/7, right?
24/7? Gosh, yeah.
So, do you like your friends at school you've met?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I? If I didn't have any friends, I'd be lonely.
You'd be lonely. You'd pretty much, because you're so social, you love people, you basically
live with people.
You basically need more people in your life. What are you doing? Seriously. I can't even take you.
Cut it. Cut.
No, I'm putting that in
there. Oh,
there.
God. No!
No! Okay, can you sit up just till we finish this vlog?
I'm sitting up now. Hello.
Okay, Dax wants to read. We'll be back later.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave it. Yeah, shoot.
Okay, we'll vlog later when Dax is done relaxing in the car and reading.
Which is an hour.
So, Dax, are you happy?
About what?
Life.
Yeah.
He's a man of little words. So
really?
Yeah.
If I was a man of little words, why am I seeing so many words? Peace.
Dax.
I'm waiting for the car.
No, don't get out. You can't. Your seatbelt's on.
My seatbelt's on and gonna take it off.
Okay, he doesn't want to vlog. This is the thing. You're a man of little words.
I'm just taking it. few steps out of the door because this is supposed to be a makeup video. So it's like, I'm ruining it, man.
Okay, Daxs. Okay.
Bye.
Don't get out of the car.
Peace. 1 second.
Daxs.
Again, 1 second.
I thought you were gonna. Okay.
Like,
So let me just explain though, because you're a man of little words, a few words. You don't say a lot. So you right now you don't want to vlog, right?
I do,
You don't want to make
but
people
I'm just
feel bad.
tired. Yeah, I don't want people
So
to feel bad.
I'll just say though, I can tell that you don't, and so we're gonna shut it off. We'll pick this up at another time, and that's totally fine. This is our first vlog, and Mr. Man over there.
This isn't my first vlog. I took like 3
Okay,
vlogs.
we videoed a ton of your life, like we've always taken videos. In Jamaica, I have a lot of videos from when he was little, growing up, and like we always took videos. I can tell he's not wanting to do this, so we're gonna go home. He's gonna read the whole book from front to cover, right? Are you gonna read the whole book from front to cover?
Yeah.
He's trying to get in his 100 reads for school, so anyway, it was a good day, but we're done for today.
No! We're like later in the day. I'll see you.
Okay, say ciao.
Peace!
Peace. Talk to you guys later.
Share the love!
Oh, yeah.
Also share the love.
That's his favorite channel on
YouTube.
YouTube.
So go join it.
I could put the link down there in the descriptions to Dax's favorite YouTube channel.
Share the love.
And he really wants some of their merch.
Yeah.
That, I don't know if you guys know that, but this
If
means...
you do send fan mail, make sure to buy some of the Share Fans shirts. Yeah,
So,
peace.
first quickly, tell them what that means, that sign. That sign that you just
Oh,
did.
peace.
No, but that
love,
means
love,
I love you in sign
love.
language.
Love.
And that's their sign for their channel kind
And
of thing.
peace.
To come share the love. Right?
Share the love.
Anyway, too bad they already got that. We can't use it.
What?
I don't know. No, I don't know if we would.
Well, like, all kinds of people can. So,
We'll still.
share love. Well, I'm a Christian, so sometimes you gotta do this. Share love. Bye.
That's right.
Peace.
Later. So I thought I would sit down quickly and just talk to you a little bit about us and our story. A lot of you have found our channel because of our adoption homecoming video, and I really appreciate all of you watching that and all of your really nice comments. It was so touching to get a lot of comments coming in from people we don't even know all around the world, saying what an amazing story it was, and they loved the video and how emotional it made people. Honestly, being home a little over a year now, I finally can watch it without bawling. It was quite surreal to come home finally after 7 years. I lived in Jamaica with Daxs. We had legal custody of him during our adoption process, and my husband was working at home in Canada, and he would travel back and forth as much as he could and spend as much time with us as he could. Of course, it was never enough time, and it was often very painful to say goodbye, and actually it always was. It was a really, really hard journey that we went through, probably the hardest thing we'll ever go through in our life. Our son Daxs is totally worth it though, every step of the way. We were just so thankful for him in our life, and we always will be. And to be honest, I don't know how much that I can really open up about that part of our life. I thought about vlogging through that, but it was so difficult and painful that I just didn't really think that I could handle it, to be honest. To talk with my family and loved ones about what was going on was enough, and I couldn't rehash it again. But I wanted to document it in a lot of ways when I was there, but I did that mostly just on my Instagram. I just took pictures, and I tried to see, the beauty around me, and taking all the joy that I could around me with the people that I was around, and all our loved ones there that became like family to us. And we will always visit Jamaica. It's always, I would call it my second home, because it was home for 7 years, and that's such a long time that I've even joked that I am Jamaican now because like I was there so long that it, you know, I mean, it changed me and I'm a different person because of it, and I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful that we got to get to know the culture really well. You know, and get to know the island where my son was born and partly raised, and we're connected with his birth family, and we always will be. That was very important to us, and typically in an international adoption that's not the norm, but I'm really grateful that we know them and that he can know them growing up and, you know, be able to talk to them, and if he ever has questions he can get the answers to those questions, and he'll always know that he is loved by many people. I don't really know how much I'll be able to really talk about as far as that journey. It was difficult because of the process that the government has for adoptions there. It was difficult because of immigration. It was time consuming because of all those things, and it's difficult to actually explain what actually went down and how that happened and why it took so long. But now here we are today, and we're sort of living in the aftermath of it all. I've been home now with Daxs for it was a year in October 2019, so now we're you know, getting on in the days of being home, and honestly still adjusting. I think that Daxs is doing really well, and he feels very at home here now, and he has friends, and he has, you know, a new community around him, and we still connect with people in Jamaica, but life is different now, and it's overall, like, we noticed such a peace in him once we were all together as a family, all three of us, and that was something that was so relieving for all of us, just to be together and not have that back and forth all the time, and not have the difficulties that came with that. We are, I think, recuperating in so many ways. It really affected our whole life. It really affected everything, like emotionally, financially, relationally. I still feel like my husband and I are, like, you know, just trying to get back on our feet. And I mean, mostly that is financially, but it's also like growing our family more because we want more kids. And so maybe we'll vlog more about that in the coming months, about where our family goes from here. We're still figuring that all out. So if you want to go through that with us, we'll be here. I'm kind of hoping that this channel can just kind of give me some new purpose, and I don't want to do this channel if it doesn't have any like deeper meaning. I don't feel like I want to just make videos for making videos or just entertain people. I would love our story actually to encourage people who maybe are going through something themselves, and it could be that you're going through just something difficult, something challenging in your family or with your children, or just whatever it is in life that you're facing, that there's hope and that there's another side to it. There's going to be some victory in your life. It's not always going to be bad. It's not always going to be hard. And I know when I was in Jamaica, like, even though there was such a difficult journey ahead of us, and we didn't know how long it would take. We didn't know at the beginning how long that would take. I had people around me to encourage me, and I just, like, I needed to know it wasn't going to be forever. And I didn't know that. I had no way to know that. But God really got us through. And I don't know how I would have done it without God in my life, without him being there holding our hand every step of the way. And when we were going through the hardest time in our life, Daxs was the biggest joy to us, and he just kept us going because we would have done anything and will do anything for him, and we love him so much more than anything ever. And so he's just amazing, and it's so great to be home and, you know, starting to put back the pieces of our life together. It's going to take years for us to recuperate, but I'm excited about what is ahead of us. It's actually even hard for me to vlog in our house because I haven't even really set up our house properly. We bought our house when I was gone in Jamaica, bought it basically over FaceTime, and I don't even have hardly any pictures on my walls because I just haven't I haven't really just been able to set it all up, and it's just kind of like a work in progress. But yeah, if you want to journey with us, we will be here on this channel, and we will love to see what this turns out to be. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the days to come. So we're excited to see what happens with this channel, and we're happy to have you here with us. And thank you guys for all of your amazing comments in the last video, in our adoption homecoming video. It was so nice to see how touching it was for you guys to watch. It was honestly such a surreal day, and I really wanted to do a video just showing that trip home. It was a crazy crazy trip home. I dreamt of it for years. We talked about everything. We talked about what kind of party we wanted to have when we got home, and Daxs is a very social kid, so he was like, he really wanted everybody at the airport, and I was so excited that he did, because I just had dreamt about coming home and landing in Canada and just seeing all of our loved ones and our family and our friends, and it was everything that we ever imagined and more. When we walked out and everybody shouted, like, it just instantly made me cry, because I was, you know, dreaming about that for so many years. And so anyways, I guess, yeah, if you saw that video and it was encouraging to you, I'm really glad it was. I hope that, you know, no matter what you're facing in your life, that you see that there's hope, and that there's always better things ahead. So yeah, thanks for sticking with us. I would love to see your comments, what you guys would like to see from us, or what you'd like to know about. Our family is actually pretty excited about this channel. My husband's not here, he's away working, but if there's anything you want to see from us, let us know, and we'll work on that. Have a great day.